Hello and welcome. Today, we're continuing on the life and times of Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. Our guide for this exploration is the renowned biography Ar-Rahik al-Maktum, or The Sealed Nectar, by Saifur Rahman al-Mubarakpuri. Chapter 2. Rulership and Princeship Among the Arabs. Imagine a time long before the rise of Islam, a time when Arabia was a mosaic of kingdoms and tribes, each with its own rules and customs. Understanding this era is key to grasping the dramatic changes brought by the advent of Islam. When Islam began to spread, Arabia was ruled by two types of leaders: crown kings, who were often under the influence of foreign powers, and tribal chiefs, who ruled their clans independently. Crown kings existed in places like Yemen, Hira, and Ghassan, while tribal chiefs held sway over the rest of Arabia. Chapter 2, Part 1. Rulership in Yemen. Yemen, home to the ancient kingdom of Sheba, was one of the oldest and most powerful regions in Arabia. This kingdom flourished around 2500 BCE, reaching its zenith by 1100 BCE. The famed Dam of Marib was a marvel of their engineering, crucial for their agriculture and prosperity. Long before 650 BC, the kingdom of Sheba was a thriving civilization. Their kings, known as Makrib Sheba, ruled from their capital, Sarwa, also called Kriba. Picture a city, full of life, in a valley just a day's walk from Marib. It was during this time that the people of Sheba began the monumental task of building the Dam of Marib, a project that would become a cornerstone in Yemen's history. Sheba's power and influence spread far and wide, with colonies both within and beyond Arabia. Between 650 BC and 115 BC, Sheba evolved. The rulers adopted the title Kings of Sheba and moved their capital from Sarwa to Marib. Envision Marib as a city of grand buildings and bustling streets, located 60 miles east of Sana'a. This was a time of great change and growth for the kingdom. From 115 BC to 300 AD, the Himyar tribe took over Sheba and established Radan, later known as Zafar, as their capital. Today, the ruins of Zafar lie on Mutawar Mountain near Yemen. This era saw the decline of Sheba, with trade routes shifting due to the Nabateans in the north, Roman control over naval routes, and internal conflicts. The once united cotton families began to disintegrate. From 300 AD to the advent of Islam, Yemen was engulfed in chaos. Civil wars left the region open to foreign invasions. The Romans took AD and the Abyssinians occupied Yemen in 340 AD. This occupation lasted until 378 AD, after which Yemen regained independence. However, the Marib Dam began to crack, leading to the Great Flood around 450 AD. This catastrophic event, mentioned in the Noble Quran, marked the downfall of Yemeni civilization and dispersed its people far and wide. In 523 AD, a Jewish king named Dhu Nawaz launched a brutal campaign against the Christians of Najran. His goal was to force them to convert to Judaism. When they refused, he threw them into a fiery ditch. This terrible event is referenced in the Quran, which says, "Cursed were the people of the ditch," Al-Quran 85:4. This cruel act enraged Christians, particularly the Roman emperors. They stirred the Abyssinians into action. In 525 AD, a vast Abyssinian fleet, with 70,000 warriors, invaded Yemen. Led by Ariat, they conquered Yemen. Ariat was later assassinated by his general, Abraha. Abraha then took control, reconciled with the Abyssinian king, and attempted to destroy the Kaaba, earning them the name Men of the Elephant. Following the Elephant Incident, the Yemeni people, under the leadership of Madikarib bin Saif Dhu Yazan al-Himyari, revolted against the Abyssinian invaders with Persian assistance. They regained their independence, and Madikarib became their king. Unfortunately, he was assassinated by an Abyssinian servant, ending his family's royal lineage. The Persian king, Kisra, then appointed a Persian ruler over Yemen, turning it into a Persian colony. Persian rulers governed Yemen until 638 AD, when Badhan, the last Persian governor, embraced Islam. This momentous event ended Persian rule over Yemen and ushered in a new era. Thanks for joining us on this journey through the history of the Arabian Peninsula and the rulership in Yemen. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, share, and subscribe for more fascinating stories. See you next time.